A metal pipe is 77 centimeters long. The inner diameter of cross section is 4 centimeters and the outer diameter being 4.4 centimeters. Find its inner curved surface area, outer curved surface area and total surface area. When you look at the cylinder, this is a hollow pipe. The hollow pipe is made up of two cylinders. We have an outer cylinder here that I'm tracing out. This is the outer cylinder. And we also have an inner cylinder here. So let's trace the same thing out in this diagram that we have drawn. So this is the outer cylinder. So I've drawn the outer cylinder, and now let's write the dimensions of the outer cylinder. Outer cylinder we know the height or the length, we call that the height or the length, equal to 77 centimeters. Okay, so this is 77 centimeters. Here they have given you the outer diameter 4.4. So outer diameter, we'll put it in capital D. Outer one 4.4 centimeters. So the radius will be 2.2 centimeters. See here they mark the 2.2 centimeters. This should be the outer one. This 2.2. So we can find the outer CSA. So outer CSA, to find outer CSA, we have to take all the outer dimensions. So CSA 2 pi, we know it is 2 pi RH. That is the formula. So we start on putting the values. So we have here 2. Our pi is 22 by 7. We saw the R is 2.2 and our H is 77. There is only one H, nothing is outer and inner H. When you work this out, your outer CSA works out to be as 1064.8 centimeter square. Now we'll go to the inner. So we said this was the inner one, inner cylinder. So we mark it here. This is the inner here. So the yellow we have marked it as inner. So we'll write down here inner. The inner cylinder. Let's write the dimensions for the inner cylinder. So we have the length, which always remains the same, 77, or the height, we can say 77. Here we have the inner radius, we'll take it as small d, and the inner radius is given as 4 here, inner 4 centimeters. So the R will be 2 centimeters. Here it is marked, the inner R is marked here, have you seen? Fine, and we need to find the inner CSA. Inner CSA means all the inner dimensions, 2 pi RH. We'll do that too. 22 by 7. The R is here 2 and the H is here. The H is here 77. And when you work this out, the answer is 968 centimeters square. That is the inner CSA. But that's not done. We have another area that we need to calculate, is this area. Have you seen this? Between, there will be one sort of a ring here, and even on the other end we'll have one ring of the same type. I'll mark this again here. See this ring. We need to calculate this area. We call it area of the ring. For this I'll go to the next slide. So now to calculate this inner ring that I'm shading out here, have you seen this red ring lies between the green and the yellow. So now I can say the area of the ring, I'll call it the ring, will be the outer area, this outer circle, which is the green one, minus the yellow area, right? You subtract both these areas and then we will get the area of the ring. Now the outer area, you will agree, is pi r square. Because it has got an outer r, the inner area will be pi small r square. Let me draw that figure again. It is like the outer green circle, minus the inner yellow circle will give you the area of this ring. And we know the outer r, the capital R, was 2.2 centimeters, and the inner r, this one, the inner r, the small r, was 2 centimeters. So we put the values in this. So area of that ring equal to, we said, pi r square minus pi r square. We take pi common out, and here we have r square minus r square. 22 by 7. Yeah, r is 2.2 square minus this r, that is 2 square, and you work this out and you'll get 22 by 7 into 0.84. Now remember, we have two such rings. We have one on this side and the other one is on this side. The same situation we have here, two rings. So basically now we need to find area of two rings. And area of two rings will be 2 into the area of one ring. One ring was this. And that will be 2 into area of one ring, and that works out to be as 5.28 centimeters square. Now when we go back to the pipe, we saw the pipe had three surfaces. One was this outer surface, the outer CSA. Then we had the inner CSA, this one. That's a second surface. And then we had the rings. One ring here. So these three surfaces have to be added up. So let's get on with that. So we have area of pipe. Three surfaces we said. One is a green one. We had this green surface. Plus we had the yellow one, which is the inner one, and then we had this red one. So this was the outer. So again, outer CSA, the inner CSA, and the area of three of the two rings. So we got to add up all these. One surface here, one surface here, one surface. This was the second surface, and this was the third and fourth surface. Two of them, 3 and 4, two of them. So here I picked up the values from the earlier slides. I put the outer surface area we had found out, the inner CSA, and the two rings we found out. And if you add up all these now, your answer will be 2038.08 centimeters square. So that's your answer. So remember, a hollow pipe has got three surfaces. It is considered to be made up of two cylinders.